I admit it's a personal problem. Welcome back to Extra Holiday Games. I'm Extra Holiday, and I think we'll probably only have one more episode of grinding. That being this episode. Not after this episode, just this episode is what I mean. Because I think we're actually leveling significantly faster than I thought we would, so I feel pretty good about this being the last grinding episode. Don't roar me away. That's annoying. Alright, well. I mean, if that keeps happening, it might be more than one episode. Okay. Speaking of grinding, I will say, this is especially true when I'm playing a game on the channel, but I'm not really a huge fan of grinding. Also, I just remembered that these things typically have counter, and so not one-shotting them is kind of risky. Not usually a fan of grinding. And yeah, it's doubly so when I'm playing things on the channel and I kind of want things to move at a relatively quick pace, but also at least I've developed the skill to just kind of chat while I am doing such a thing. Because honestly, it's interesting, right? Because I did at one point, I think, yeah, I did at one point consciously develop this ability to, wait, hold on, that is a chance. Okay, let's go. This ability to talk about whatever comes to mind as opposed to what's going on screen. But I didn't really, and it comes in really handy for these sorts of episodes where most of what I'm doing is repetitive and probably not all that interesting to look at. Or, you know, have me commentate over. It isn't particularly inspiring, let's put it that way. Thinking back, the game that I chose to, or games, I guess, because it was kind of a series of games. The games that I chose to you know, try and develop the skill, are actually ones where I probably could have just leaned on what was happening on screen. Because the series where I said to myself, okay, let's try to talk about things that aren't on the screen, was the Sonic the Hedgehog marathon, where I played Sonic Mania and then 1, 2, and 3, which are pretty action-packed games. And honestly, I don't think I struggled enough with any of them to have played the same level over and over. So in actuality, it's kind of, I guess I could have saved it for, like, you know, this series, or maybe I haven't really had to do any grinding in Ruined King. Like Pokemon Sword was another one where I had to do a little bit of grinding. I'm sure if I looked at the list of games, I could find more. I think Bloodborne I had to do a little bit as well. But yeah, there are plenty of other games that probably would have been better candidates. But for whatever reason, I chose Sonic the Hedgehog. You know, the game about going fast and spectacle. Because that is a core part of the Sonic games, is spectacle. Sonic games are really interesting, actually. Both the good ones and the bad ones. And, you know, the ones that are kind of good, kind of bad. You know, good in some ways, bad in the other. Because you really do have this weird crisis of identity when it comes to Sonic. Because it seems like the core of at least what most people think of when they think Sonic nowadays is going fast. But the thing is, there's also these ideas like the reason the original Sonic games had multiple paths in each level and things like, you know, rings to jump into, to go to bonus stages and stuff like that, and, you know, rewards for collecting lots of rings, is because they also wanted to reward exploration, which is great and all, but like going fast and exploring are kind of exactly opposite in terms of gameplay, right? Because if you're zipping by something, you're not really gonna notice any sort of secret that might be there, usually, unless you just kind of stumble upon it by accident. But if you slow down to, you know, actually look about, and you're just, I mean, you've slowed down. You're not going fast anymore. You're not getting that rush of like, oh yeah, man, I'm getting through this place so quickly, and I'm dodging all the enemies, and so it's weird. It's weird, you know? And I feel like there are some games, like what are commonly referred to as the boost formula games. In fact, most of the Sonic games, I think, lean more heavily on the going fast side of things, which makes sense. That is, I think that has kind of been locked in everyone's mind as to that's what Sonic is. But the other thing about the original Sonic games, especially Sonic 1, is that they kind of make you work for your speed. You can't just go fast right off the get-go and, you know, expect to keep that speed easily. Whereas in the later games, I mean, I don't know how fair this is to say, but it almost feels like in the later games, like, going fast is just kind of expected. It's not really that special. Right? You don't really have to earn your speed. I'm specifically talking about the, like, boost formula games, where you just kind of press a button and then you go fast and all the enemies die and you don't have to worry about anything, basically. You don't even really have to platform or anything. And you're basically you press a button to watch a cutscene. Which is, that's kind of what I meant before when I was talking about the spectacle in Sonic games, because there are a lot of moments in Sonic games that are basically just cutscenes, especially 3D Sonic games, where effectively you're just watching Sonic run while holding a direction. And yeah, you could stop holding that direction, but then you just fail and have to do it again. So, like, what's the point? And of course, I'm not saying that there's no room for spectacle in games. Obviously, that's not true. But, like, once again, we're at a point where you've got a bit of a paradox, right? People want spectacle in their Sonic games, but also they want gameplay. And those do not happen the same way. It's kind of in the same way that you have to earn your speed in earlier Sonic games and not so much in later games. You don't really... I mean, I guess you earn the spectacle by getting to it in a later Sonic game, but it doesn't feel like some Sonic games, at least, make you earn the spectacle. And of course, it's starting, like, hearing myself talk, it's starting to sound like, oh, you've got this obsession with just making players have to earn things. But, like, that's I'm speaking for my own preferences, right? Like, obviously, everyone's got their own ideas of what a game should and shouldn't be. But personally, I think the really cool thing about games, as opposed to, say, movies or books or any other non-interactive medium for storytelling, or just generally granting someone an experience, is that you can do things in a game. So, yeah, my favorite part of games are the parts where they let you do things, and the things you do have some sort of consequence to them. And that's where I think, yeah, Sonic kind of falls into an interesting spot, because it feels to me like if someone making a Sonic game leans too hard into the actual gameplay side of things, then they kind of lose what Sonic is, which is, you know, speed and spectacle, basically. Should really come up with another word, because I feel like I've said that too much, but it's fine. Honestly, it almost seems like Sonic makes a better cartoon than like a better cartoon or a comic or movie than he does a game character. Just a personal thought. I honestly haven't watched or any of the Sonic cartoons or read the Sonic comics, so I don't know. But Sonic to me feels like a character that definitely is more fitting for passive media than active media like video games. You know? I mean, I don't know. It feels like, yeah, the fact, I don't know how to put it, other than just reiterating that, like, it seems his reputation, the core of Sonic's identity doesn't really seem to fit with video games. Which I think is why Sonic has had such mixed results in terms of the quality of his games. Because he's just it's a cool concept, right? Like, everyone loves Sonic as a character, right? Like, he's this like too cool for school dude who just doesn't care about anything. He just wants to go fast and have fun, you know? But yeah, he's I mean, I guess you could make that work in a game, but, like, that attitude, right? Like, the thing people like about Sonic is his attitude, right? He's sassy. He's, you know, Sonic as a character, I mean. It's like, yeah, he's cool, he's sassy, he's lighthearted, you know? Yeah, I get it. I like him too. I just don't know. Just don't know about how to make a good Sonic game. I mean, obviously, good Sonic games have been made. Like, my favorite is Mania, and that one's fun. And that one... Man, how does Mania work? Because I spent all this time now talking about how, oh, Sonic doesn't work as a video game character. But, like, Mania works. And I think... Man, is it really as simple as adding the drop dash? Because that's pretty much the biggest difference between Mania and most of the other Sonic games. And heck, when I went back and played Sonic 1 and 2, they were a lot more fun when I had the drop dash, because that's the version I was playing. I was playing the Sega Ages version, which adds in the drop dash from Mania. And yeah, that made it a lot better. And that also might be why I like Sonic 2 better than Sonic 3. Also because I didn't play the and Knuckles part. That also probably had to do with it. Oh man, that's right. I forgot I was at a game store the other day. It sells like retro games and stuff, and I should have bought it while I was there. I saw the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. They didn't have Sonic 3, but they had the Sonic and Knuckles cartridge. The, like, lock-on thing. I should have got it, because I have Sonic 2 on the Genesis. And you could, with the lock-on cartridge, you can at least play as Knuckles in Sonic 2, which is kind of crazy. But also, if I eventually come across Sonic 3, that means I could actually play Sonic 3 and Knuckles. Which is neat. Oh wait, or is Sonic and Knuckles is just Sonic 3 and Knuckles minus the Sonic 3 part, right? Minus what was in Sonic 3, I should say. So it's effectively the part that I haven't played. Yeah, Sonic 3 by itself felt like half a game. And I understand why. It's just... And that's probably why, one of the big reasons why, in addition to also... Because in Sonic 3, I didn't play they don't have a Sega Ages version of Sonic 3, as far as I know. They certainly didn't when I was recording that series. So... Yeah, I wasn't playing a version that had the drop dash added in. I was playing a version on a different collection that just had it basically as is, as was originally the case. Yeah, we'll go into Tammy again. But yeah, maybe just keep the drop dash in all the games and that'll just make it better. Right? I do know that I watched one of my favorite streamers, Barry Kramer. I watched Barry play the Sonic Origins collection on stream. I was actually watching the VOD. I wasn't watching it live because I rarely catch things live. But I was watching him play the Sonic Origins collection, and it looks like they added the drop dash into that for all the games that are in there, at least Sonic 1, 2, 3, and Knuckles and CD. So that's neat. Honestly, if I were to play the 3 again, I would probably play that version. Those 3 games. Plus, I've never played Sonic CD, so that might actually go on the list of games for me to play as well for this channel. Referencing back to last episode when I was talking about games I want to play on the channel versus games I don't. Alright, so enough about Sonic. We have a different furry animal to deal with here, because I think we're close enough that these 4 large experience candies will get us to level... Okay, it almost got us to level 60. Thrash is a solid move. I think I want to keep Slash, though. Okay, we have enough. I think we have enough candies at this point to get everyone up to level 60. I think that's up 61. Okay. Might have been too much. Fuegon, we're going to give you 5. 59. Okay, we can top you off here. There we go. I'm just going to give you all 15 of these. There we go. Yay, now everyone's at least level 60. Cool. We're going to give Mint a different item because... Oh, also, I wanted to teach Mint a dark move or a ghost move, either one. Something to help deal with ghost types, because that's the whole reason we have Mint on the team, is to deal with ghost types. So, actually, do it this way because it's easier. First, let's check if you can remember anything. I mean, you can remember Payback, but it's not that good. Okay. Wait, nope, hit the wrong thing. All right, TMs. Okay, so we've got Thief, which isn't that great. Fling, which isn't that great. Shadow Claw, that's probably going to be it, actually. Gunk Shot, that could be good. Probably not, though. Crunch. Alright. I think probably our best bet. Crunch is nice, but I think I want Shadow Claw instead. Oh wait, but Shadow Claw is only 70 power. Crunch is 80. I mean, here's the thing. Dark and Ghost offensively are nearly identical. The biggest difference is that Ghost can't hit normal types, which Mint isn't going to have any trouble hitting normal types. Mint has Slash and Play Rough and high horsepower and plenty of things to deal with normal types. So really it just comes down to, does the increased crit chance make up for 10 power plus possible defense drop? And I don't think it does. I don't think it does. So I think probably we're actually going to go with Crunch for our coverage move. But that wasn't an easy decision to make. I do like this moveset though. It's got a lot of coverage here. We even have something for fighting types if we, for some reason, want to keep Mint in on a fighting type. Okay, cool. So, with that, let's head to the first of our endgame tasks. We need to go south, actually. First thing we're gonna do, the first storyline we're gonna wrap up, is going to be the Titan storyline. So we are going to head off in that direction to the south and just a little bit east. East, west, west. We're in the east. We need to go west. So yeah, we're gonna go south by southwest. And we're just gonna get ourselves over to where Arvin is. That's our goal for now. I don't think we did the cutscene, but we'll do that in a sec, I guess. Alrighty, let's go. I should probably also make sure we're fully healed. because I don't think I did that before. Let me make double sure. Heal it up. Boom. Who knows? Maybe we'll find something weird along the way. We are still kind of missing a few EVs on Mint. And actually, let me check something. Okay, so I guess the... Oh, okay, yeah, I see. So yeah, the solid yellow is EVs, I guess. And the darker, or I guess the brighter yellow? Yeah, the brighter yellow. The more vibrant yellow, the more saturated yellow, that one. Here it's blue because EVs are maxed, but wow, Fuegon has a lot of attack EVs. Like more than he should. But anyway, the more saturated yellow is EVs, whereas the less saturated, the more transparent yellow, I guess, is IVs, I guess? Yeah, probably IVs. They're pretty well rounded on each of these. I don't think it's base stats, because I think that is represented by... Well, it's kind of represented by the blue graph there. I mean, that's base stats plus everything else, so I don't know. So yeah, I think that's IVs. I think if you had 31s in all of them, then it'd be a full-on hexagon there. Big ol' yellow hexagon. It doesn't look like our Pokemon have terrible IVs, which is neat. Yeah, as you could see in those screens, our EVs on our two newest recruits are kind of lacking, so not great, but maybe I could go to a Chansey Supply and buy some drugs. That's probably a good idea. Was there one in Artisan? Or do I have to go to Mesa Gozo? Why did I try to stop for that? I don't need that chest. Not in the slightest. I think maybe we'll have to drop by Mesa Gozo if we want to nab some drugs. Yeah, because I don't think Artisan will have any. I mean, I'll check. I'll check if Artisan has a Chansey Supply, but no. Not optimistic. Hold on. Thought there might be an item. Oh, there is an item there that I missed. Oh, my intuition was correct. It's just the render distance. Hooray, we got like 200 experience. Neat. And there's an item I didn't get here. Sunny Day? That's a new one. We apparently didn't get Sunny Day before that. Huh. Well, I don't think I'll use it, but you probably know what I'm going to say here. It's nice to have. Alright. I so far do not see a Chansey Supply. Nope, not there either. Okay. Alright, to Mesa Gozo then. What? Probably easier just to run along the path, but I'm trying to find shortcuts here. I don't wanna take up any more time than I need to. Outside of you know, not flying places, because who knows, we could run into a shiny, maybe. I mean, we ran into 2 in Violet. It's interesting to me that we run into 2 shinies in Violet, but never found one in this game. I mean, yes, I did slightly more wandering around in Violet, but not that much. Slash it. Nice. Cool. Alright. Onward to the city. Let me see if I can't skip a loading screen here. Not skip a loading screen, that's not going to happen, but... oh wait, no, I can't do it from this side. Dang it. Skip the loading zone is what I was going to say. And also isn't correct, because we're not skipping a loading zone when we do it from the other side. We're just getting to it from a weird spot. Oh, actually, this isn't going to work, is it? Alright, unless, maybe? Hold on. Aha! That's funny. That's actually slower than if we had just taken the door, but... is funny that we can do that. Alright, let's go find Chansey Supply. I think there might be 2 in this town, but I remember where 1 is, so... we're gonna go there. Alrighty. It was right there. Right? This is it? Yeah, okay. Do you have drugs? Yes, you do. Okay, so we need to decide what drugs we want. So we need, we're gonna need protein. We know that. We're gonna take 20 of these. And we are also going to need, I'm going to go with carbs for mint. I'm going to go HP up for, what did we name her? Whiscash. What's it? Tammy Kench, that's right. Okay, so. HP up. Go. 10 of them. Protein. For mint. Oh! Oh, he just took all 20 of them. I thought... okay, well... can you raise the Pokemon's EVs fully by using drugs? Hold on. I think maybe you can. Hold on. Hold the phone. More carbs, please. And then more protein, please. Like that many. Blowing all of our money on drugs here. And then that'll get us 4. Wait, no, we need more HP ups. That's right. So this will get us 400. No, 400? Is that right? Yeah, 400 EVs on both. Okay. And then maybe, I don't know, who else is lacking EVs on our team? I think for the most part they all have EVs. I mean, some of them aren't full. Like, obviously, Ruby isn't. No, but Ruby's the only one, other than these two, who isn't full on EVs. Okay, well, in that case, HP up, we'll give this to you. Cool. Protein, we'll give it to you. Wait, did I just give... No, I hadn't given Tammy any protein yet. Had I? I don't think I did. Carbs we'll give to you. Okay, now we check where their EVs are at. Okay, we like to see that. So that should be at roughly 200 for each of those. So we probably have about 100 more to play with for both these. Let's give you... But we only have enough for 50 EVs, basically. Only have enough money, I should say. Wait, we have league points, though. Can we buy with league points here? Hold on. So what else would I want to give them? I do want more. Can I buy 10 with... I can buy with league points. Alright, so 10 more of those. Let's get 10 of these. Oh. Wait, LP, please. There we go. And then who else was it? It was Ruby. Let's spend the rest of our regular cash on proteins. And hopefully that'll be enough to get Ruby what she needs. Okay. So you're gonna take HP up. What? Oh, she only took 6. Okay, that's fine. Iron, you're gonna take. Can only do 3 on you. Protein, I'm gonna give you. Oh, still could give 5 there. So let's check again what everyone's EVs are at. Wonderful. So that's full. You're full as well. Good. Okay, then you need a little bit more. So we'll just give you a little more HP. That's all. Ideally, we'd give you speed, but we kind of spent all our money. So wait, well, we could buy a little bit of speed. Come on. We can buy 1 bottle of carbs. Okay. Wait, I probably have stuff to sell too, now that I think about it. But I can't do that here. Hold on, let's go to the Pokemon Center to sell some stuff. I have to go the long way around. Ooh. There's 9 up there, but I don't really care. Whoop. Okay. It's actually not that long of a way, but yeah, let's sell some stuff and then see if we can't get more carbs. So I'm certain that I have... Yep. Nope, not just 1. Oh, right, there is a... You can bulk sell. Yep. I forgot this was a feature in this game, and it is incredibly handy. Especially for this particular scenario. Okay. 400,000 Poke just sitting in our inventory. All right, back to Shanxi Supply. We have plenty now. You do not have to settle for using the stuff we just bought. All right, so let's buy 10 of these. Because I don't think Ruby is gonna need all of that, but just in case. Ruby's got plenty of EVs already, but you know. 2. It's all she could use. Alright. So now everyone is maxed out on EVs. Beautiful. Love to see it. Granted, and also, you know, it's worth noting, EVs not ideal right now, but Actually, we could. Maybe we could fix a little bit of that. Not these berries. Oh, actually, I have quite a few of the lowering stuff. Okay. In that case, maybe. Do I want to go through it though? Actually, for some things, yes. Let's get rid of. See, here's the thing. I don't know if it'll stop me from using all of them if we run out of special attack EVs, so I think I'll just use them like 5 at a time. Okay, so let's see what your EVs look like now. Aha! Okay. Maybe a little more of that then. Yep. Can we do 5 more? Will it work? Wait, did it say the base points won't go any lower? I think it did. Okay. Yeah, okay. So now we can give Ruby some more of those carbs. There we go. Race speed. Good. Alright, anyone else whose EVs we want to mess with? Oh, right, I just remembered. We have a lot of attack EVs on Fuegon, but Fuegon doesn't want attack EVs. So let's get rid of Fuegon's attack EVs, shall we? If we can. Yeah, okay. Let's use at least 10. Let's see. How's that? Oh, we still have some we can get rid of. So let's do that. This also helps us if in the very niche scenario where Fuegon's getting hit by foul play. Its base points can't go any lower. Okay. Probably shouldn't have used so many, but I mean, honestly, Fuegon's one of our few special attackers. That is kind of the thing with this team, is we only really have one special attacker. Which could be an issue if we run into a good physical wall, but yeah, it's probably fine. 10 of those. 10 more of those. Alright, we'll give those to Fuegon. Yeah, that's crazy, because it used to be that only the first, you could only use these items for the first 100 EVs in a stat, and I think 200 EVs total. But now they've changed it, so you can get a Pokemon full up on EVs with just drugs, which is such a nice change. I think that essentially means that you don't have to EV train anymore. That's kind of crazy. Your stats are fine, or your EVs are fine, because Jolene actually kind of uses all of her stats, so I'm fine with leaving Jolene's stats as is. Ruby, I kind of don't want to get rid of defensive EVs, because, I mean, those are nice to have just in case I screw up and, you know, leave someone in when they shouldn't have been left in. However, Sabrina, we can probably get rid of her special attack EVs. It's probably worth doing. But with what few berries we have left for that. Might as well just give them all, right? Okay. And then we can give her... Oh, we don't have any more protein. Let's go buy more protein then. And then probably carbs as well. I mean, we have some carbs left, so we don't really need to buy more, I don't think, but... Okay. So... Protein for you. Oh, can only use 5. Okay. Alright, so now our EVs are slightly more optimized. Dear God, look at how much... I think Mint had like 130 before, and now it's at 202. Kind of insane. Yeah, now our EVs are looking... Oh, that's because her attack is maxed out. That's why she couldn't use anymore. Okay, so we will want to use the carbs there. She's the only one with a maxed out stat as far as EVs goes. But that's fine. The other ones are close enough. I went the wrong way, didn't I? Yep. Okay. Carbs. Can only use 2. Okay. So now she should be full on EVs. Yep, okay. Cool. Alright. Whoops. Can't ride Koraidon in that one space. Alright, let's go. Skip the door. This is actually slightly faster in this specific scenario. Walking up to the door. Oh no, that brings you back up here. What? That's crazy. Alright. Fine, we'll go to the actual door then. If that worked, that would be faster, but it didn't work. Okay, that's fine. Didn't expect to spend so much time on drugs, but I also didn't realize that they had changed how they work in this game. That is actually a really nice change. Oh, EV training was not fun. I mean, okay, it was kind of fun to figure out, like, okay, what do I need to do? What's the best place to go to find this? And it was fun in the kind of way that, you know, any sort of grinding can be fun. Or you can just kind of zone out and maybe like listen to a podcast or something. Watch a stream. You know, it was that kind of fun, but it wasn't like, you know, the active kind of fun where, you know, you're actually having to put thought into it. Okay, so here we are, back at the lighthouse, where we will fight Arven next time. But as for this episode, that's a wrap. It's 420.